Peace, peace, good people, and welcome to my channel. Coming on to give you guys a reading. So come on in, pull on up, get cozy, get comfy, because this could be a good reading for you, okay? I welcome in the sweet spirit of love, light, and life. Thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective that will soon be here to view this reading. Ashe. Did I welcome the newbies? Newbies, make sure you subscribe. Hello, you're welcomed here. OGs and returnees, sending love from my heart to yours. I don't know if did I say that? I think I was just going straight on into the prayer because I'm ready to get these cards down. This is a relationship reading. I do know that. I'm focusing on love. I'm focusing on love a little bit. I normally don't do love readings unless I get the cards down and see that it's all about love. But this specifically is a love reading. So Ashe to L-O-V-E. All right, the Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming straight direct to you. They bringing it to you. Straight and direct. They not going to play no games. They not going to cut no corners. They coming straight and direct to you with what it is that they want. Oh, wow. Let's see. 10 of Cups. They want fulfillment. They want you. 10 of Cups. They want you. And let me tell you, they're not just bringing emotional satisfaction and intimacy and love, because the Cups person is very romantic. They make love. They're very intimate and sensual. But they're also bringing peace. You know, it's hard to find good dick and peace. So they bringing peace. Okay? Peace and peace. So, yeah. This fulfillment is going to be on a whole nother level. But let me tell you something. You got to be ready for this, because I think they're going to be very intense when they pull up. They're not. See, even though the Knight of Swords is an air sign, swords are air, they move kind of fiery because of their directness. It's like, come on, I want you. Let's go. Like, yeah, come on. What we doing? You ain't even in no relationship. You ain't got nobody. I know you want me. I'm showing you that I'm a good dude. Come on. It's giving Kevin Gates. And he's an Aquarius. So, yeah. It's like that. Gonna pull up on you and tell you, listen, come on. You know what's up. But he's bringing fulfillment. He's bringing peace. He's bringing joy. And this person is a family man. Okay? The Empress. In the reverse. I feel like if you're not ready, if you are still dilly-dallying and toying with different insecurities, if you don't understand what he sees in you, you're finna miss a boat. You're gonna miss your chance, because you're not in your power. You're not in your magic. You're not in your glamour. You're not in your beauty. That's why I always support and push self-love, 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 self-love. So when that good man, that knight in shining armor comes, you ready to go too. You ready to jump on and take off. You ain't sitting back talking about, oh, well, I gotta lose weight. I gotta grow my hair. I don't like my eyebrows. My belly big. I gotta deal with that when you're single. You need to be doing, that's why women don't need to jump from man to man to man. You need a buffer. You need some in the meantime, in between time. So you can be working on those things, so you can love thyself. You should always be working on yourself anyway, but when you're single, that's the time to really master it. You can still work on yourself when you're in relationships, but you got to know how to juggle that. And most women don't know how to juggle that. They give all themselves to a man and then drop the ball, right? I was raised by a woman, even though my mom and dad were married 53 years. My mama always told me, you never put all your eggs in one basket. You keep some of them eggs over there in that basket for you. That's how a woman stops from giving too much of herself. You got to tend to you, okay? But I'm talking to somebody who ain't tended to themselves. So this good man that you've been praying for, you know, all of this manifesting on what you want and how you want it. You've been writing. You've been doing the work. You've probably been writing, you know, I want a good man. It's woo, 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 woo. But you forgot to say, okay, when in the process of him coming, make sure that I am woo, 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 woo. And I see it because your Empress is in the reverse. You don't feel worried that you're insecure. So we got to get her upright. Because this man is secure. This man is stable. This man is... I don't necessarily know if he's done the work, because men don't necessarily do the work, right? They don't be thinking they need no work done. But I will say he is honest with himself. And that's a start. That's a good thing for men, to just be upfront and honest with who they are, right? And why they do some of the things they do. Sometimes that is the self-work to them. I'm honest. So we can't ask too much for them. we can't get, you know, we want to meet them right where they're at and appreciate the work that they do. We can't ask too much from them, right? But I am talking to a man who is top tier. He's understanding. And it feels like that he's you being insecure is not going to run him off, but you not being willing to work on the insecurity is going to run him off. He may be coming in to give you security, so to speak, depending on where your insecurities are. Insecurity ain't always, ooh, I think I'm ugly, ooh, I'm fat, ooh, I'm this, ooh, I'm that. Sometimes your insecurities are, you don't like the job you're at because you're not making enough. Sometimes you don't like your career. Sometimes you don't like where you live. You embarrassed. Maybe you live in the projects, and you know you a good person. You just can't afford nothing beyond the hood, and you embarrassed to bring him, you know, to your hood. I mean, so it's just it be different things that make people insecure about themselves. However, I believe he may be coming in to offer security, wherever this insecureness is in you. So the Hierophant card came out. So number one, I can tell you, he's going to come in and educate you. So if you are unable to be taught, if you're unable to listen, if you're the type of woman who can't nobody tell you nothing, you don't want to be taught, you don't want to listen, you don't want to be educated, that's going to turn him off. Because his assignment to you is to come in and help educate you on these areas where you are secure, where you are insecure. He is to bring you security in that. That's hard for a lot of women. That's hard for a lot of women to take advice from a man. Especially if you've had bad man after bad man after bad man, or you've had no man, or the men that you have had were just peons and they didn't feed you, they didn't educate you, they didn't secure you, they didn't protect you. So, you know, check you. If you know this is you, but you've been asking to be saved, to be loved, to be accepted, and then this type of person is sent to you. Are you ready for him? Now, we know that the Hierophant is representative of Taurus. As a Taurus woman, I can tell you that if a Taurus is sent into your life and you're not receptive to the education, whatever this education is, you're not receptive to the education that the Taurus is able to give you, that is a turnoff. That's a turnoff. Especially if you are insecure and I'm coming in with the information that you need to make you secure, to stabilize you, to ground you, to foundate you, and you resist the information because you don't like to listen to people, but clearly you listening to you ain't working. So be mindful, okay? Be mindful. And don't ask for something that you're not ready for. People do that. Humans do that. I talk about that a lot. We always want what we can't have or what we're not ready for. But then when we get it, we don't want it, or we don't know what to do with it. We fumble it. And most of the time you fumble it because most people are here. Because men can be in this too. Yes, I'm talking to women. I feel like I'm talking to women who have been asking for a good man for the knight in shining armor. He's coming, but you in a very insecure position. He coming up on you regardless. This is not what's going to scare him. It's rigidity that's going to make him bypass you. It's your inability to be flexible and submissive to the education, submissive to what he's teaching you and telling you that's going to help put you back like this. If he comes in and tells you that you spend money, you're frivolous with your money, you need to learn how to manage your money. Don't get mad at him. Don't get mad at him. He's telling you why you feel insecure about where you live and why your finances are all fucked up. He's not just telling you that to down you. He's probably got some information that came from experience, or he could be a banker, or he could be an accountant, or he could just be into financial growth or financial literacy. And he may be in a position to help you get your finances together by giving you money. But if you won't even listen, you stumping your own toe. Okay, gotta listen. Gotta be willing to listen. Okay. Show me more and show me clearly. King of Pentacles. Another Taurus card. Security. Coming in to ground you, foundate you, give you what you need. But he is probably an older man. He's a wise man. And he got money. So he ain't finna let you blow his, especially if you're not going to listen. He's coming in to help. Now, he's not a Captain Save-A-Ho, but he is most definitely a investor, a sponsor. He's not a Captain Save-A-Ho. This ain't no trick. You ain't gonna be able to get money out of him and then ghost him and gaslight him and never call him again. You ain't gonna be able to do that. So if that's what you got going on, if that's the type of mindset you got, if you got one of them childish mindsets, you one of them kind of women, I'm just gonna see what I can get out of him. Oh, honey, I wouldn't suggest that, because Hierophant people play off in the dog a little bit too. So don't make him go. This is Taurus. Don't make him head over to that Scorpio side. But he would pick up on that anyway. Hierophant people, Taurus man, Taurus woman, very smart, very tapped in. We see in behind the scenes before you even make the decision to do certain things. We know that you're going to do that. That's why if a Taurus ever asks you something, just know we already know the answer. We just want to know if you're going to lie to us. Okay? King of Pentacles, he wants to come in and secure you. You know, I told you earlier that he's bringing fulfillment, but he's bringing it in a whole lot of areas. It's not just sexual. It's not just sensual. It's not just intimate. It's not just emotional. He's bringing peace, stability, and security. Okay? This is grown. Are you ready for this grown love? Because if you're not ready for it, stay your ass like this and keep attracting nothing or keep attracting dusties. But if you're trying to get like this, you're trying to turn it back right and move in your divinity effortlessly, be open and be receptive to whatever this education is that he or she is coming in to give you. I am hearing the word vulnerability. And I'm also hearing the word voyage. So with those two words coming into my mind's eye together, lets me know that this is going to be a new path for you. You've never even had this kind of person before. So you are going to feel vulnerable. You are going to feel something about this is going to make you feel like a little girl. I don't know if that's good or bad for you. Depends on, how you view that. But I think this person will be older than you. I think this person they're going to be good for you. You're going to be his little baby. But he is going to expect you to listen and to grow up in certain areas that you are still maybe immature in, okay? And like I said, that's not to say that could just be in certain areas. Maybe you're just immature in your mind when it comes to your money. That's not to say that you're not a grown woman. I'm not testing your grown womanness. You grown, sis. You're grown. But it's certain areas where you might be immature, certain areas where you're not fully developed, and he's coming in to help you become fully developed in that area, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Let that man. Let that man. Ooh, okay. Knight of Cups. So he's charming. Another thing about the Knight of Cups, they got other women that want them, but he got his eye on you. It be other women that want them Knight of Cups because they're not just charming. They're most of the time very attractive and they're magnetic, but they're very focused on who they want. They don't care about who wants them. They keep their eye focused on what they want. This man has his eye on you. Now, I don't know if he's already been around you. I don't know if you work with him. I don't know. Place energy where it belongs. I don't even know if that matters. Who cares? He coming. When he do come, you gonna know it. He either gonna come out of the shadows, or he gonna come out of the woodwork, or he's gonna reappear, and it's gonna be somebody that you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all had a little something, but it was wrong timing, or whatever the case. But he's charming. He's educated. He's secure. He's abundant. And he got what you need. Whatever you lacking, he packing. And he packing. Show me, boy, show me clearly. Two of Swords. Somebody said, oh, but I'm so hesitant. Because some of y'all already know who this person is. But see, I said earlier that I'm hearing the word vulnerability and I heard the word voyage. You're hesitant to go down this path because it's going to require you to do and be something you've never done and been, because you ain't never had this kind of man before. So now, yeah, you got to make a decision. You want to stay like this? And it's okay if you do. Can't nobody fuck with your free will. If you decide, no, I want to stay like this, I want to get me like this. I don't want a man to come in and educate me and give me what I need or help me or foundate me or secure me. I want to do that for myself. And then when I get myself together, then I get back on the meat market. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't a damn thing wrong with that. But if you know that you want someone and you're the type of person that needs assistance, you need support, you need an accountability partner, you need someone to hold you accountable for the things that you know you need to be doing. You just need a little boost. This is your reading. This is your reading. Okay, show me more, show me clearly. 18 minutes in. Two cards came out. Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I know you may be, because the Ace of Swords came out in the reverse. I feel like you're confused. And that just goes right along with the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. I normally don't read reversals, but I am being guided to read the cards however they come out. But it goes hand in hand, that hesitancy, you're confused, you don't know. For some of y'all, and this is just a little bit, because not everybody does this. Many of you are listening to these internet, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook relationship people who are planting not negative information, just information that doesn't serve you. You're listening to them. And that type of information is what keeps you, because one minute yeah, a man can't tell me what to do, and then the next minute, I want a man, I just want a man who's gonna accept me and love me, but then the next minute, nah, fuck that, cause, and then the next minute, but I just want to be loved. You going through that. That's that hesitancy and that confusion. And I think that's coming from you being around women who think like that, and listening to stuff on the internet of women who, yeah. Now, if that's who you are and you've always been that, then you're being true to you. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think I'm talking to the type of women who are being influenced by these social media influencers. And that's why you stay in a state of mental confusion and hesitancy when it comes to getting your shit together, because you deserve and desire a good man. And the only reason you don't have him is because you are allowing bad seeds to take root in your mind. Okay? If that ain't your message, leave that right where it is. Don't pick it up if it ain't yours. But if it's yours, then you need to pick up what I just put down, because that lets me know that you are in your own way. Okay? You are in your own way. I'm talking to somebody who might need to grow up. You're younger than him, but you're not a young person. Show me more and show me clearly. All of it's happening up here for you, because your body wants a good man. Your emotions want a good man. It's your mind that's playing tricks on you, because you're listening to things that's infiltrating your mind. Those social media influencers, they're not infiltrating your emotions, and they're not infiltrating your body, but they are most definitely infiltrating your mind, planting them seeds. And then before you know it, you're thinking and moving and operating like what you're hearing. And let me tell you something about them social media influencers. A lot of them are married and submissive, but they're teaching the exact opposite. You got to keep in mind, everything is about money when it comes to social media. They're getting paid off of you coming to their channel and watching them, and they telling you some of the dumbest, craziest shit that they're not even doing. They're submissive. Some of them probably subservient, but they get on the screen and show something different because they're acting. They are making money. So you think them husbands is finna stop that? Yeah, they gonna let them get on here and talk all that shit. If it's finna help bring food in this house and pay these bills, yeah, baby, go on and talk all your shit. Do your thing, little mama, do your thing. And then as soon as she get off, she take her ass in the kitchen and cook. But she just told you, I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you how I got that ring. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more cards. Show me more, show me clearly. If you're resonating with the message, go ahead and hit that like. Share if you know somebody that needs to hear this message. Ace of Pentacles. He's resourceful. Ace of Pentacles. He's a man of resource. This whole message is just, I just keep saying the same thing over and over with new cards, but these cards are repeating some of the things that the cards prior to that card have already said. I already told you that he's an educator. I already told you that he's coming in with what you need to align you with some of the things that's making you insecure. I've already told you that he's packing and packing. He's coming in with not just sexual fulfillment, not just emotional fulfillment, not just intimacy, but he's coming in with peace, joy, security, stability, and education. This is an intelligent, seasoned man. The fuck? Is he already in your life, or am I picking up on a very near future? Because if he's already there, see, those of y'all that are probably with that hesitant energy, that confused energy. Because guess what I'm hearing, Ashe? It's some shit that you finna have to stop doing. And he done already told you what it is. He ain't finna be bothered with you doing that. And you like, but this is who I am. And he's like, so, do you want to be with me? If you do, and you want to move into this lifestyle that I am trying to help ground you and stabilize you in, then you got to stop doing that. You got to stop spending money on dumb shit. You got to stop buying weed every day. $70, $80 on weed every day. You got to stop going to the liquor store every day. You got to stop going out every night. You're not finna keep buying these big, ugly ass, expensive Birkin bags. Running up that credit card. So listen, it's things that you're going to have to stop doing. Everything comes with a sacrifice. As a seasoned, aged woman, that's what I know. Everything that you want in life, that you really deeply desire, comes with a sacrifice. What are you willing to do? Who was that? Lil Riri. Rihanna sung that. What's on the bottom of this deck? Oh, it's a closed deck, because look. I call it closed when I'm shuffling and for some odd reason, a card is turned over on the, because this is the back of the cards. So anyway, the back is on the front and the front is on the back. Okay, closed. There ain't nothing else to say. It ain't nothing else to say. You know what it is. If this is your message, you know exactly what you need to do. You know what you need to, you know what I'm saying, be receptive to. And if you don't want any of that, then listen. I'm a firm believer that you still need to do the work, though. You know, get your Empress in her position. She right now, she ass up, face down when she's in reverse. Get her back on the throne. Even if you got to do the work to do that. This ain't about, well, it is about a good man. But if that's not where you at in your mind, if that's not even what you want, and you want to put you back in your divine space, then do the work. Put her back on the throne. Be honest with yourself, okay? And do the work. Because we all know what our issues are. We all know our flaws. We all know our own idiosyncrasies, okay? So do the work. And if you are the kind of person and you know you're motivated when you have a good man or a good partner beside you, then be okay with him guiding you and be okay with him telling you that there are certain things that you must begin to work on or possibly stop doing if you want to see progress in your own life and with y'all. Okay? All right, good people. Thank you for watching. Peace.